Hey, what is up, everyone, and welcome back to another episode of Chess Lemania. So, last episode we got up to 800 elo. Guys, I think we're on the road to 1000 elo. Let's go ahead and get right into it. I really hope that we can get the black pieces for the Carol again. That would be fantastic. Unfortunately, not. We have the white pieces. Let's go ahead and do a Roy Lopez. Let's see if we can get that in. All right, so he did kind of a weird move. He moved his bishop up, blocking his own pawn. So I would say that this is not recommended, although it's very common below like maybe 1200 elo in my opinion. So let's see if there's any tactics here. There's probably not. I'll just go ahead and do something sensible in the castle, something like that. You know, I actually could have taken this square for free. It actually would have been better to take this square in the first place, because you can't move the pawn up to challenge it. Uh, I can just put my knight out, I'm supposed. And then I'll go ahead and castle. All right, so I think that we're like maybe like half a pawn up right now, if I were to guess, just because he really misplaced this bishop. He's trying to do like some kind of weird bishop trap now, I guess. Uh, I mean, I'll just put my bishop back. I can always do a little pawn lift, and then like this bishop is pretty safe. So he is pushing this pawn. Because he's trying to get this pawn right here. You know, that's not the worst plan, I guess, but I mean, he's going to what, get one pawn from that? Like, I mean, I'm not super scared about something like that, about losing one pawn. Because I'll at least get tempo out of it. And then now I can get another tempo by moving this pawn, opening up my dark squared bishop. So I'll go ahead and do that. Now this is interesting because we're one pawn down, but I feel like we're not really that in that bad of a position because see, now we're up a piece because he could have taken this, done the trade, and then pushed that up, but he is double attacked now and attacks the queen. So now he's down a minor piece. I mean, is this really 800? Is this really 800 elo? I mean, this is not. I mean, he just blundered a piece after winning a pawn off of me. And now he has to move his queen or something like that, or yeah. Not not the most challenging opponent so far. I'll go ahead and try to do some sort of sensible move because he actually moved the queen in a decent position for that. I'll uh I'll target this rook and try to go for another trade or something. I don't mind trading, really. Because also he's going to move with the queen, and then now this is called a overloaded defender. So if you look back here, he brought the bishop up, thinking, oh, the queen will protect it, but the queen and the bishop were protecting this pawn because there were two attackers here. So now that the queen is shifted by one square, there's only one defender and two attackers. So we actually get a pawn from that. He's probably like, whoa, how did that happen? He just did a little bit of a fork. But the thing with this fork is that I'm forked. Uh-oh. Now the thing with the fork is that if he takes, I can maybe if I move my queen up here and he attacks, then I can not threaten checkmate, but something close to it. Hmm. I think actually it is better for me to take, then he'll take with the pawn, and then I can give check to the king. The king might move. The king cannot move here, so the king will move back here. And then, I mean, I actually don't really hate this idea, although I'm not entirely sure what to do for right now. Oh, he took with the rook. This is, man, this is crazy stuff, y'all. All right. So we put the queen up to give us some attacking chances. And let's see what the opponent does in response to this, because I mean we're in a dire spot though. We're only one pawn up. Then we lost a minor piece already. 1,000 elo. How long will that really take? I don't know. I mean, if we win this though, I think that's like 50 elo. So I'll be excited about that. All right, let's see what he's going to do. He's taking a while. He's thinking a bit. He took my knight. I don't think that's super scary. I think he's going to try to do that. Okay. Crazy, crazy move. Um, Now the thing about this is that I can get this pawn. I can't do a check. He'll probably take the open file if I attack with this, and if I attack with my knight on this pawn, then he'll attack my rook, threatening my queen. And then if I take his, then he will get a rook up from me. So I think I think I can play it safe, safe-ish, and do something like this. Let's see what my opponent responds with. But man, we're in hot water right now. Okay, he's taken the open file. Mm, I think what I'd like to do is to give my king some breathing room, so I can go here. He might go down with his rook. I might have to let go of this pawn, but everything else is protected. And then this is protected. Oh my goodness. All right, he's threatening my queen. And then now is when you do a little bit of a check like this. So that gives me a little like an extra tempo. He blocks with his rook, which I believe is a mistake because now he cannot move his rook. And then I will not win that rook because he still has the pawn protecting it, but I can trade off at least one rook for this. That's the thing. Once you're above a material, you need to start trading down your pieces as soon as possible. So he can't take with the king. He'll probably take with the pawn, and then the pawn is what's guarding the knight. So now he's okay. He's pinning his own rook again, which is fine. But if I first check, ooh, let's see. If I check his king moves here, then I move my knight here. It threatens the queen and the rook. He'll move the queen, maybe here. Then my knight takes the rook. His king takes my rook. And then I can take this pawn with check. So that would win me a pawn. I can also try not to just move the king. I can also just attack the queen and then try to attack the rook with the knight. I think we can try that. Yeah, we can try that. I mean, it's like a fork if he. I mean, it's not a fork, it's like a pin piece. Again. Okay. And then let's see if he has any tricks up his sleeve. My thinking is that his only move could be like a knight move, threatening the queen. But then if I attack his rook with my knight, he attacks my queen with his knight, then I can win his queen back again. So I think we might be up a rook now as well. That's why tactics are important. Every day you should do a little bit of tactics, like at least one puzzle in a day. Because look, we started to lose. We lost a pawn in the opening, and then now, I mean, now we're in a pretty decent position. Uh, was that a rook that he took? Yeah. Oh my goodness. But I actually take with check, so I can do something like that, and it threatens the pawn. And this guy's very sneaky, though. I don't know if he's like hiding a ninja in his back pocket or what. This guy's very sneaky. Sneaky dude. He's probably going to go down here. Yeah. So now we're in an end game where we're only like one pawn up. Um. Okay. Again, this guy is kind of playing very interesting moves, man. He'll probably go down here. Yep. And then Let's see, should I do a check or should I take the queen to trade off the queen? I think we should do a check. Because then it would have, oh, okay. I'll do another check like this. And then that. All right, we are not winning this in game so far. I think one more turn. If we have one more turn, then I think we can do it. Oh my goodness, this is such a close game. Wow. I mean, we really are just pushing this P right now. Yeah. This is the, this is the best chance we have now. We just plundered a queen, bro. But now we have two passed pawns that are more advanced than his. Okay. We'll push this one up too. Oh, we're going to lose, man. That's crazy. Bruh. Bruh, we're going to lose against this guy. We're going to lose against this chump. Oh, he's going to flag me, man. That's crazy. He can't do it by himself, so he's going to flag me. Man. Bruh. Oh my god, bro. How did we lose something like that? That's crazy. We were winning so much. Oh. Man, we gotta analyze this game, man. That was... We got... Okay, let's see. Let's see. On Chess Sigma. By the way, if you want to analyze your game, it's always best to go on chesssigma.com and put in your name and then analyze the game from there. Oh my goodness. Man, we got destroyed. How did we lose the advantage that many times? Bruh, you see this graph right here? Bro, my goodness. Let's see. I played 2 blunders, 2 mistakes, 7 inaccuracies. Okay, let's see what the game says. So we did the opening fine. Immediately attacking the knight was a bad idea, but he blundered the knight. Me taking the pawn was a mistake because of the fork. I should have gotten. I should have gotten here and attacked the lone bishop. And then I did the right move for the rook. This queen move. I should have just attacked the queen. Then I would have been up a pawn, I suppose, with a more active knight than his. So that was the other blunder. And then he blundered right here. I should have pinned the knight with my queen, but I didn't. And I should have traded the queens immediately before he pushed up his pawn. Then I finally pushed this pawn up here, like I was supposed to, and then I took that pawn and I walked into a fork because of the time pressure. Dang, guys. Man, that feels so awful. But you know, it could happen to anybody. These things can happen to anybody, and it's a new time format for me. So, anyways, I hope y'all enjoy the video. Keep it frosty, y'all. See ya.